it's not your ordinary taparia. So I'm gonna show you guys my plate. We have some deli meats, we have some cheese, but we also have some.
Vamos a celebrar que ya llegó. The moment is now, vacílalo. Dale play y suscríbete, let's go. Voyage of the Santa Marias. Voyage of the Santa Marias. Voyage of the Santa Marias. Oh, 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 oh.
Good morning, Voyagers.
Good morning.
Thanks again for tuning back in with us.
Yeah.
If it is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button down below. Follow us in our adventures as we travel around the world. For you guys who have been following us, thank you so much for being with us again. Thank you for your continued support. Anyway, it's been a fantastic past week in Mexico City and in Central, past few weeks here in Mexico. But today's our last day.
Yeah, it's our last full day, and what better way to end our little Mexico trip than a cooking class.
What are we doing today?
So today's class, we're actually meeting at the market. So it's one of the biggest markets here in Mexico City for food.
It's the Mercado de San Juan. It's right around the Central District.
So we're meeting our guide here, and we're gonna go shop for the ingredients that we need to cook today, and then we're gonna go back to, I think it's their studio or their home, not so sure, because different classes are done. Some of them are in studios and some of them are in their home.
The market itself, it's a fresh food market. They do some cooking there as well, but we're gonna be here to pick up the ingredients, and it should be a fantastic time.
Yeah, so follow along.
So we just found our group and we just walked into the market. Our guide told us that the origins of this market, it actually used to be where the Europeans brought in the exotic food. So very different from the local markets where they had the very traditional type of food. And this was where all of the exotic stuff was brought in. So it's the San Juan market. We're gonna walk around and see what they have here. This place looks awesome so far. Alright guys, 9 a.m. Mezcal.
Strong.
Alright guys, so Tim, who's our guide right here, took us to this taparia.
Taparia.
And there's charcuterie and cheese. It's not your ordinary taparia. So I'm gonna show you guys my plate. We have some deli meats, we have some cheese, but we also have some, yes, worms, ants, and crickets. So yeah.
I'm opting out, but Marco's gonna be the brave one and he's gonna do it. Everyone else is trying it. I'm the only one that isn't.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
So when in Mexico, right?
Not grasshoppers. Those are the only ones that really, they're kind of a blank canvas. So they're gonna taste like whatever they flavor it with. Usually it's some combination of lime, chili, salt, and garlic.
So, which one are you doing first?
Yeah, so let's go for the cricket. Let's try that out. Doesn't have too much of a smell, but Crunchy. Smoky flavor. Not bad at all. Alright, it's time to go for the red worm.
Oh yeah. It's not.
Thumbs up.
Usually sit down and just eat a plate of both. That is one of the things.
Hollow. Not bad.
You don't seem convinced.
No, it's not bad. I'm trying to enjoy the flavor of it.
Nice.
And then gotta go for the ant. I don't know if you can see that. Crunchy, hollow also. I think
Flavor?
a little bit less flavor than the other ones, but they all have a very garlicky taste to it. All right. So Tim just said that if I enjoyed the red worm, that I should like the green one. So let's try this one out. Definitely has a little bit more of a saltier taste to it. It crumbles. Almost has like a, when it hits your tongue, the saliva almost gives it like a powdery texture. So tastes different. It's really good. Yeah.
Is that one of your favorites so far?
I think the red is still my favorite, but that one is definitely really, really good. It's different. And give it a little bit of a chase.
And if you're less adventurous like me, we have a full plate of charcuterie and cheeses. Yeah, this one. I love Serrano and Parma, so this is probably going to be my favorite. Yep.
That was an interesting experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, bugs in Mexico. Look, if you haven't tried it, I would recommend giving it a shot. You don't have to like it, you don't have to enjoy it. I thought it was a very excellent cultural experience. Denise will never try that.
Never
maybe
say
one day.
never.
Maybe one day.
But I'm not quite ready.
But yeah, let's continue with the tour. We're on to the next spot.
Everything you make mole. Usually moles are some combination of chili, some kind of nut or seed fats.
Wow.
I can smell it from here. That's great.
If you're not sure what to do with vanilla, you can take your favorite liquor, maybe a whiskey or bourbon, throw the whole bean in and let it sit for about 6 months. Mine only ever makes it to about 2. And then you have a nice vanilla flavored whatever alcohol you want. Then you can cut it open, scrape your paste, bake with it, do whatever you're gonna do. Then you can use the pod again. You can either do another bottle of whatever, or throw it into some sugar or coffee and make some nice vanilla scented whatever for Christmas gifts. Too much and too little.
Very light, like a slight hit of like coconut, but not really. But it does like have the texture of a kiwi. Sorry, I touched it already.
Well, interesting.
And they're really good cold, like when you pop them in the fridge.
What's this?
Tuna.
Tuna.
Prickly pear fruit.
Oh yeah, we had this.
It's always
Yeah.
Super sour.
Super.
And peanuts. If you've never had fried garlic,
Habanero, chipotle, and queso.
pues queso biotic for our gut. It's super bitter when it's fresh, but once you heat it up, it loses that bitterness. So it just tastes like garlic. But that is one of the healthiest things for your microbiome. An medicinal snack like licorice and marshmallows used to be. The chocolate over here, it's not really bar chocolate that you would eat as a snack, although I do every time, and that's why I don't stock this in my home.
For the hot chocolate?
Yes, yeah. So that.
All right, so we just left the market. That was a real awesome market. Everything
Yeah.
was so fresh. Everybody's really friendly, eager for us to try everything.
To try everything. So I didn't try a lot because it was an exotic food market. And I just couldn't do the bugs. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. But anyway, we're off to the next stop. I think we're gonna be heading over to Tim, our guide's apartment now.
Oh, we're gonna make two different types of tamales, so sweet and
tamales,
savory,
yeah.
and chilaquiles.
Ooh.
And there was one more thing on the menu. I can't remember.
Either way, looking forward to it. Enjoying some more Mexican food for our last day.
Yes.
And it's a sunny day, as you guys can see, which is always welcomed, especially given the fact that it's been raining
Every day.
every single day since we've been here. But looking forward to it. Let's go cook.
Yes.
Let's go eat.
So you can see, yes, mirror. See how it's
Oh, yeah, you're right, no
smoother
crack.
now.
Okay.
That's right. You want to go. So that's when it's not cracked. And then, but there are some. Probably the most common is where you will spread a thin layer across the entire thing, and then just whatever you're putting in the middle. One, I don't know why it's just one. Redder. I don't know why it's turned so green. But if it were to be red, it would be the colors of the flag, right? So you have all of it in here. So if you want to get it in the middle, tuck this in, pull it over. Not super tight. You want to leave room for the for it to expand as we cook it. Then you like that, and that is how I do mine. And then
have been slaving over a hot stove for the past 3 hours, and it's time to eat. I'm kidding, we haven't. We've been having an amazing time.
What you want to see is it's not sticking to, so our masa is no longer sticking to the soft side of our leaf, of our husk. And even more so, you can see that it's leaving a little bit of the texture of that husk in the masa.
Tamale time!
And you happen to drop it, it's still biodegradable, so there's no packaging.
Yeah. It's warm. Okay, we need to get our hiking snacks in order.
Yeah. So that was awesome. That was a really, really fun experience. We actually booked this on Airbnb Experiences. So again, we're gonna drop the Airbnb link down below. Feel free to check it out. All right, so cooking class done. Took a little bit of a walk and found ourselves back to where we started. So back there, that's where we shot the intro video. And
we picked up some friends.
We picked up some friends too. Picked up these guys that you remember from the class. Introduce yourselves.
Jeff.
I'm Shayna.
And hanging out with them all day. But yeah, now we're at the market that's actually next door, which is the Mercado de San Juan, but it's the artisanal market.
Yes, and my family joined us as well, so we're just gonna walk around, eat, drink probably, yeah, just have a good time.
So the artisanal market ended up being a bust, but we did find a bar just around the corner from it, 2 minutes walk, called Herminia 48, which you can see right here. Yeah, so we're gonna order some drinks, just gonna hang out for a bit, and yeah, just enjoy the rest of the day. Why do they look so All right, we got some drinks in our belly. Where are we off to next?
We're actually gonna go pick up some tequila to send back to the parents. Because we're going on to, have we told you?
No, we're not gonna tell them just yet.
Yeah.
But
we're going to another country.
My brother's going home tomorrow.
So we're sending our souvenirs back with
We're
us.
both going to the airport at the same time, but he's gonna take the souvenirs back to the US. So we're gonna go pick up some tequila, some other souvenirs, keep walking around. Yeah. Last day in Mexico City. What a day.
Yeah, and super busy day. So we're so tired that we ordered in.
Yeah, we did a lot of walking around. We had to do the extra souvenir shopping, the alcohol shopping. So we worked up one hell of an appetite. So instead of going out, we were like, you know what? We need to finish packing and just stay in the house. So we ordered some burgers.
Yeah, and we had one bottle of wine that we needed to finish. German wine, which I love actually. German wine is pretty good. But yeah.
Yeah, so we got some burgers here. Just having a nice last final dinner. Before we head out early tomorrow, we've got an early flight, so we have to leave the Airbnb. Yeah, so we're just gonna eat, go to sleep, and we'll catch you at the airport tomorrow.
Good morning. So we have a surprise for you guys. So we didn't quite reveal where we were going, but we're at the airport now, as you can see, and we are heading to
Guatemala.
So we're going to be in Guatemala for 2.5 weeks, and we cannot wait to bring you guys along with us. It has been an insane morning. We kind of missed our first flight. Not our fault, but things happen and you just go with the flow, right? So now we're waiting for our second flight and we'll be in Guatemala soon. See you soon.